walking over to that one just yet. So you kind of got to let that kind of work itself out, basically. Unfortunately, it does have to be that way. Now, in the same aspect, what I was saying whenever I started is there is a gas station, or like a gas producer produces oil and gas, but you have to bring in crude oil to do that, which is actually right here. Super handy. Now to do that, you do have to set up something sort of similar to this passenger line, and it is, you go back into the bus. You actually have to actually you don't need a road depot, but you do have to go into the truck stations, which are the cargo truck stations, as opposed to the passenger bus tram station. And you can get a smaller, you can get a large, but it does have to be within a certain range. Now I'll show you. So say I put it way over here. Now if I put it there, you notice right about here there will be a line that stops, and the further I go this way, the further it follows me. Now as long as I have it close enough to where that line actually makes this whole thing light up, so see right there, it won't actually capture that. There is a capture area within this game, which actually brings an interesting detail to everything. So I will put it super close to that right there. Now that is like right on the property, and then you must go and do the same thing on any other route that you're planning on pulling it from. Now I will toss that one right there. And you do actually, you can't use these little bus tram stations to bring that stuff in, unfortunately. But what you can do to help is you go here to the land use. Now what will use that fuel the most will probably be, the jog. So it will be more of the yellow. So I need to technically toss it right out here. And so let's go ahead and plop one. We will toss it on this side. Is this side any more flat? Heavens no. Can I... Ooh, I could actually possibly do this. That does cover a good area. That actually covers all of what I want. 10,000. That is not bad at all. Now, all you have to do, let me first check up on my line. There's frequency is okay, but there's not anybody waiting just yet. It does take a little bit to kind of get itself situated. But now we go in here to the road depot and we will get some horse wagons. Now what we need are some horses to bring the crude oil down to this plant, and then we will need some horse wagons to bring it from this plant to Boise, right over here. Now that I think about it, that's probably a terrible place to put that. But to begin with, I will go ahead and I'll actually go ahead and do my lines first. That way I can keep everything in order. And this will be a black line, and it will be from the crude oil to the plant. What is this called? The oil refinery. So it will be the well to refinery. Let me do, this one will be, back it up, RF for road freight, which is basically what that is, or you can do RC for road cargo, whichever one. And it will be Boise. We'll do BOI. Let me put that. Yeah, BOI. Well to refinery. Yeah. That should be okay. But I do actually want to do this. Well to refinery. bell today. And I still have a feeling that that's wrong. No, that is right. Okay, perfect. So that's the Boise well to refinery line. And then we will toss another line, which will be a slightly lighter gray. And it will go from the lower Boise station. Or do they actually go over there? That's pretty cool. Back to this little station right here. Boise Annex, so this will be another RF. Boise Refinery to we'll do B Annex. No, actually I want to Boise. That way I know where it's actually going. And now that we have our lines, we can go in here, buy road vehicles. We will buy this to set to just carry crude oil, and it will be jet black. We will get 3 of those. I think that's a fairly decent number. That is a long distance, so I might actually go ahead and get 4. Set all to Boise Refinery. And then we will get some in this slightly lighter gray to bring, actually we'll just set it to automatic because it will bring oil and fuel over to Boise. I don't know if it'll actually need to, but I'm not super concerned with it. We'll actually do 4. Set line refinery to Boise as well. Now then, all those should be coming out, and they look slightly different compared to the passenger buggies in that they are like a cargo wagon, and everything else is all these buggies are people wagons, basically. And now you do see, as we get more and more people, there is people that want to go around the loop. Now there are actually people being carried around the loop as well. This person, they have 3. I've selected actual driver. You've got 1 of 4, so I mean it does take a while to kind of manage itself. Now this plant is already producing, which is good. I think production is actually going up, which is fantastic. This doesn't have any line usage at the moment. But that's because there's not been anything shipped back and forth just yet. But there is stuff going, so I'm not complaining one bit whatsoever. But I think where we've got that, I actually want to see if that makes any money. So I'll let it speed up. We will go ahead and check. We've got 1 person wanting to go around the loop. So let's check on our profitability. Now these 2 obviously won't be making any money yet. The loop is actually not making money very well, but that's to be expected kind of at the beginning. You kind of don't make a lot of money up until everything starts to kind of iron itself out. Like that just changed, I believe it said 103 or 107. And the faster that the little buses, as you can call them, get around to everything, the faster everything else will go. And the lower this goes, the more money you have a possibility to make, stuff like that. Now you will have nothing, so I mean it won't really, but it does say that there's line usage because there is stuff trying to go back that way. And they actually have 36. There's an insane amount. I'm gonna need more buggies. That is for sure, because it only takes like 4 at a time. 4 at a time. That's gonna take a while to get on up there. So I may actually go ahead and buy some more road vehicles that will carry crude oil in black, and I'll put 2 more on there. Set mine all well to refinery. And autosave end of, actually the beginning of year 1580. 1853. Jeez, if I can keep my years right. So yeah, in our first couple of years, we did spend quite a bit in road vehicles. Running costs are pretty high, and it went up exponentially from there. Except for that one, it actually went down. Well, this is this year, duh. Construction costs, road vehicles, stations, stuff like that. It does fluctuate fairly often. But this is producing quite a lot. It's got 44 sitting over there for us. And then once these guys come over here and drop it off, then this should start producing. And then it'll put it back out there, and then we can go from there. Actually, I need to see. I can just go ahead and upgrade that to a large. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. That way, a lot more stuff can go around it, and a lot more trucks can go around it too. But let's see, are we making any profit just yet? Not yet, but I think that will end up being very profitable. Now, that has gone down to 6. How did so much get picked up? Oh, I bet whenever I changed that station, it reset the line. That's why. That's not fair. But there are some. Let's see, where are you? There you are. But, okay, you don't have anything, and you don't have anything. Where are my other fellas that are coming back? Do you have anything? Anything? Is it you? I bet whenever I reset it, it actually reset the entire line. But it is producing, so that is very promising. Now you see all these little red marks and red numbers pop up. That means that means that we're losing money on that line, essentially. But eventually, like, this is slowly creeping down. That will slowly creep down as well as we ship stuff back and forth. But I think I'm actually going to leave it there for the first episode. Not pushing in too much into Boise, or doing a whole lot right off the bat. I just realized Boise is literally sitting on the edge of a mountain. This is going to be a problem. But I think in the next one we'll see how this route actually does, and then we can maybe branch off into Basilla, or we might go off into Hampton. There's actually Gresham over here, so I might look into that, because I could technically bring some wood around and connect it to this road, and then just run it up here to the sawmill. And I need to find where I need to run those planks to. It's somewhere around here. Like that one would work. Well, there's actually not one very close by. I mean, you can do that, but then I also need plastic or steel. So that's going to be a whole nother thing. But let's see how well we did make $216, 166, not bad, 3%, which is very poor, but our population's only 250 essentially. So we're expected to kind of be sucking in the profit department. But I do see some coming across, so let's see. Production won't be high just yet. There's a lot still sitting over here. I should possibly get some more trucks on that line, but I'll leave it for now just in case. I do want to see these guys pull up over here with some crude oil though, and see, because it'll basically stack there and go instantly into this thing. And if you do notice, which you won't notice right away for any length of time really, until the production gets ramped up really, really high. But these guys come in, they'll dump everything. But you see all this area here, they will actually, oh yep, there goes that. It's producing already, and it's got some fuel to take back too. Sweet. So then, not you. So all of y'all are coming back from the same place. You will be able to take some fuel back, which is fantastic. But yeah, you'll notice all of this space out here. This factory, or refinery essentially, will have the opportunity to grow. Now, once it hits this or gets up closer to this limit, then it will upgrade itself and it will put another block and it'll increase this to 200, then I think 500, then so on and so forth. Now that did take some. Let's see, it still has 5 more sitting there waiting for the next, not you. Waiting for you to go back and get some more. So it is becoming slightly more profitable. Actually, it is very profitable. The from well to refinery is profitable at the moment. And now this should be more profitable once it brings it back over here and is allowed to set it down and basically get it to Boise. But yeah, like I said before, I do believe that's where I'm going to leave it for today, guys. We are making a little bit of money, not too much, and it's actually fixing to be the end of 1854, and I don't know if in 1855 if we get a new vehicle or not, so I do want to see that before I end, actually. Auto-saving, nope, we didn't get a new vehicle just yet. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. If so, don't forget to leave a like. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.